Hey everybody, Karen from Massive Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So we are doing a session today with the Lead Team Collective, answering your questions that we've been pulling from the different videos that we've been doing, and you are able to ask any question in any video you're watching, and we will pull those questions and put them together into different sessions like this one today. All right. So today we are looking at questions like what God really is, like what is God really, which I have done a whole session on God, from God actually, with God. If you go to the Ask the Spirit Guides playlist, which is I'll post at the end of this video, or just go to our channel and you can type in God and you'll find videos specifically talking to God, believe it or not, with the dowsing rods. So there are questions: what God really is, how the spirit world is organized, because you guys have amazing questions, and where Earth is headed in its spiritual evolution. So those are the type of questions we're answering in this session. So for those who are new, I want to just give you a quick intro as to who the Lead Team Collective is. And we will do some confirmation with the lead team as a first couple questions here. So when I first started this channel, I was talking with my spirit team and they were answering questions for us. All right. As the community grew, and I started talking with my spirit team using the pendulum. All right. So I started using this and they were giving us messages, which I do sessions for you with the pendulum as well from the lead team. Well, I thought, I don't know, one day I just was like, oh, I should see if there is a collective name that all of our spirit teams in this community would give us. And they spelled out Lead Team Collective. Because again, so lead team, I used to call my team Spirit Team, and then now they call themselves Lead Team Collective. All right. So that's where that comes from. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got a bunch of questions that are going to be really fascinating. Every time I do this, I learn so much from all of your amazing questions. So keep asking them because it's playing a huge role in my own spiritual journey and spiritual growth, because I wouldn't even think to ask the questions that you guys asked. They're just amazing. Okay, so I do have a little prayer for those who are new. If this is your first time, it's always good to do a sort of a prayer of protection for your energy so that you know specifically who you're speaking with, all right, energetically. So I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the Lead Team Collective, and only those of the highest and purest light, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, our community, the Lead Team Collective, so it is all of the highest and purest light. Amen. Okay, so this is the first time I'm chatting with them today. So Lead Team, hello. Thank you so much for being here and supporting our community. We really appreciate any support we can get during these kind of chaotic times on Earth, right? Cut, clear, cancel doesn't need to be chaotic. Just these fast-moving times, let's say, these fast-moving times. Okay, lead team, we've got a bunch of questions for you. Are you open to answering them for us? Yes. Okay. Anything in front of me that's not in our highest and best interest to know? No? Okay. As always, just refrain from answering if that's the case. Yes. Okay. So, lead team, is the LTC, so better known as LTC, is the LTC a source of spiritual support for this community? Yes. Okay. Well, actually, let me first, sometimes I forget to do this, but lead team, can you please clear my energetic field from your responses? I just want to make sure that your responses are not picking up on my opinion, my thoughts, my whatever, and just answer them from the community energy, like what the community needs to hear, what would be the most helpful for everybody who's listening to this video, okay? Yes, okay, regardless of my bias or whatever, okay? Yes, all right. So, is the LTC a source of spiritual support for this community? Yes. Does a listener have to, in all caps, have to ask their spirit team to be a part of the lead team collective? No. Now, one time they did tell me that, okay, so are there some spirit teams that are just automatically a part of the lead team collective of individual spirits having human experiences? Those humans here, are some of their spirit teams automatically a part of the lead team? Yes. Do other spirit teams need to be invited by their human? Yes. See, that's the part I don't know what to tell you. So, that's what they told me. Like some of us, oh, I got something in my eye. Some of you, your spirit teams are a part of it, and maybe because you're a spirit team. Have all spirit teams been granted permission to be a part of the lead team? Yes. Have they been granted, like maybe a human here who doesn't realize that they've granted permission, but have like energetically or something? Yes. Or maybe when they sleep at night and they visit with their spirit teams, is that what we're doing when we're sleeping? Yes. Have they given them permission at that point? Yes. Okay. So if you're not sure, you can you can also tell your your spirit team, I don't want you to be a part of it. So feel free, you know, free will. So, but if you want to make sure, then just all you got to do is tell them once. And, just go ahead and be a part of the lead team collective until you change your mind. Okay. If a person's soul is open to being part of the lead team collective. Oh, okay. So that's kind of what I was saying. Is that enough? Okay. Yes. So is it enough for their higher self to be a part? Yes. Okay. So that's where the permission has come. Yes. All right. That's interesting. I've never asked that question before. Is it best practice for listeners to ask their spirit team to be a part of the lead team collective? Yes. Does the lead team collective, LTC, guide everyone whose SGs are included in the LTC? Yes. Okay. Is the primary goal of the lead team collective to facilitate Earth's dimensional shift? No. Is the primary goal, part of that would be the word primary, okay? Is one of the goals of the lead team collective is to help facilitate Earth's dimensional shift? Yes. So when you're asking your guides questions, just, watch that kind of thing, okay? Is another goal of the lead team collective is to support us as a community as we work together to understand and experience this shift together. Yes. Okay. Has the entity known as God ever manifested in human form on this planet? No. Has it ever manifested in human form on any planet? No. Okay. Is the highest entity of this group called I am that I am? Yes. And I can never get my head wrapped around that. It's kind of poetic, right? I am that I am. Will the dismantling of world norms bring Earth to a higher dimension? Yes. Is the Earth's dimensional shift going to be complete within the next 25 years? Yes. Is the collective consciousness of humanity affecting the timeline of the dimensional shift? Yes. Is there a collective called the Group of Designers in the spirit realm? Never heard of that before. Yes. Okay, what's that? What's the Group of Designers? That's interesting. Are figures like Jesus, Buddha, and Krishna members of the Group of Designers? What? Yes. Okay, well, a Group of Designers, we probably should do a whole session on that. So if you know about the Group of Designers or you have questions about it, let's maybe do a session on that. Is the entity known as Three-Eye Atlas conscious? Yes. Is Three-Eye Atlas an entity? No. Is Three-Eye Atlas what do you call it? No, I drew a blank. A comet. I was like cosmic. Yeah, a comet. Yes. Okay, but it does have consciousness. Yes. Okay. I did a whole session on Three-Eye Atlas, so if you want to, you can search in the playlist, Ask the Spirit Guide, just type in Three-Eye Atlas. All right. Baby Yaga, I've never heard of Baby Yaga, is a fear. So these questions are related to Baby Yaga, if I'm pronouncing Yaga correct, is a fearsome figure in Slavic folklore, often depicted as a cannibalistic witch who lives in a hut on chicken legs. Okay. Sometimes acting as an antagonist and sometimes as a helper to the hero. So here are some questions about Baby Yaga. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Yes. Okay, just in case I'm pronouncing it wrong. Is engaging with challenging energies like Baby Yaga beneficial for deep transformation? No, it's not beneficial. Is it harmful? No. Okay, whatever that means. Is feeling disconnected from one's spiritual path an indication of being in the void? Oh, yes. Is that a negative thing? No. Is it I am as I am, or what did we say? I am that I am. Would you say, see, I don't think they're ever going to tell us that kind of stuff is negative. Is it more I am that I am? I am that I am in the void at this moment type of thing. Yes. Okay. Remember, you guys, are we eternal beings? Yes. So that just every time I start getting uptight about anything, I'm like, slow the hell down, Why? Why? We have eternity. We have eternity. Be in the void for a while. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, if you need to be in the void for a while, be in the void. We all have been. Do spirit guides and guardian angels ever disagree on what is best for a person? Oh, there is no response to that. Let me just make sure my rods aren't stuck, but they just stopped. Oh, sometimes they do that, and then I get challenged. Like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? Do spirit guides and guardian angels ever disagree on what is best for a person? Okay, I think they were just a little stuck. I think the no was just kind of like, they can't move it. No. Okay. Are there non-physical beings who are actively trying to prevent Earth's ascension? Yes. Ooh, I don't like that. Are they lower vibrational beings? So they're enjoying the lower vibration? Yes. So they like just playing in the lower vibration 3D reality? Yes. Are there other planets where they can experience the 3D reality or less even? Yes. Okay. So it is, so if Source, who is really made up of all of us, by the way, Source, God, yes, we have decided as a collective that Earth is going to be used, is going to ascend, right? Is going to just go higher than the 3D. Yes. Okay. Then are these non-physical beings who are actively trying to prevent that? Yes. Are they evil? No. Okay. That's the kind of thing I always like to get to because I don't really personally believe, I just don't. Maybe I just don't want to. Is this person like the devil or the non-physical being like a devil? No, really wide swing on that. Okay. So just lower vibration, other entities who just like to play in the lower vibration. Yes. Okay. And will those lower vibrational entities, is it just not, they're just not ready to play in a higher dimension? Yes. Or they want to continue having, like coming to Earth or coming and being in physical form in the 3D? Yes. Okay. Lighthearted closure. Lighthearted closure. Oh, Marcia. Lighthearted closure. Is it possible? So she put lighthearted closure as my little header, but I'm reading everything you write down, sis. Is it possible for humans to help horses progress on their spiritual journey towards becoming unicorns? Yes. Yes. I saw somebody's comment in the community yesterday how they had a horse who was just beloved and the horse had gotten burned. And this person just 3 times a day had helped in their healing and is confident that this horse is on the ascension process. So is that horse from that community member, has that horse become a unicorn? Yes, your horse has become a unicorn and you look at what you did. That's awesome. Absolutely, I bet we help with that progress. Yes. Oh, good job. That's awesome. Okay, well, what do you think about all these questions? What do you think? Did it spark any new questions for you? Does it make you feel optimistic? Does it make you feel kind of more aligned with the bigger things going on? Help you maybe relax a little bit in your everyday life? It does for me. I hope it does for you. That's really, one of the goals is to, when you come here, that you leave here feeling more optimistic about your life, more positive, higher vibration. I never want to do anything that lowers our vibration here. So that's where we're headed in this community. So if you want to, if you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, you want to hang out with us, just to keep exploring. I'm just facilitating these conversations. I'm not an expert at all. And it's just fun to explore and, think about these kind of things and grow together in our spiritual journey. So, all right, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.